So, time travel, Donald Trump, uh, Project Pegasus, and the Philadelphia experiment. So, Philadelphia Boulevard is right there. Uh, Philadelphia Freedom, Elton John, Take the T Out, it's Elon. Uh, Philadelphia, the movie, has Tom Hanks in it. So, Hank Snow is a loose friend. Snow Informer. I was held in Snow Hill jail for twice as incompetent. I got out as competent, and the judge immediately sent me back as if I forgot. Forgetting, like I already knew it before I went there, but then to tell me that I forgot it would be like forgetting how to fucking read. Reed is my dad's friend. Lou Reed, Walk on the Wild Side. Wild Thing. Fingelstad is my Aunt Peaches. Peaches Justin Bieber. Her name's Mary. Cross-eyed Mary. Mary Trump. What's that? Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy's my uncle. Mary, Run DMC. You can almost make Camden. You have to buy two vowels on Vanna White. You should. I want a record to produce. I want all of the footage from all of the vans. Van Halen 5150 is a psych hold, an involuntary psych hold. I want all of the police footage, the cruiser. Cruz was my brother's friend. And all of the phone records, all of the book logs. I ordered books that just from the book log alone, timber, it's going down a log, you could tell this person's not incompetent. How would she know about Stephen Hawking's theory of everything? I had to correct Dr. Byrne. She's like, the theory of time. I said, you mean the theory of everything by Stephen Hawking. My kid's school was the North Hartford Hawks. So I walk around and I can look at tags. I can find tags, songs for every tag. Tag team, whoop, there it is. I can find the song and you'll be like, oh, well, so what? Well, but then the name will have my daughter's name in it, or, you know, one of my phone numbers. So 1225, the birth of Jesus Christ. The first five digits of my social security number makes 1225. So SSN is 115 in gematria. So remember the 5th of November. I would be so scared if I was you, but I don't know if you have the consciousness to understand what's happening. The yin yang twins, the yin and the yang, that you are. They have you looking out there for Jesus, and that there's Satan else is out there. Yes, there's evil people. You need to make sure that everybody around you is awake, because if they're not awake, they can be used. They're plugged into the matrix. They're your enemy. So, Special Agent Oso, the kids TV show. My name is Glorioso. 712 future GL is 712. Seriously, the fact that the CIA, FBI, Interpol, Internal Affairs isn't here with me right now, and is that these cops are still doing this to me, things that make you say, this, and like, you're not getting rid of me. You might get rid of me right here in the heart of Ocean City, but I'm going to go to a homeless shelter in Westchester County, and I'll teach there. And I'll be calling the 911 while I'm there to, every time I find somebody who believes me. I'll have them file reports. I asked Avery yesterday at the Snow Hill. He was like, wow. His name is Mike Malone. So Malone, you could do MAL, which is Lamb backwards, the E.T. Aleister Crowley channel. And then you can make Elon with the last four letters in his name. So Michael, the Angel movie with John Travolta. Jet Travolta died. Chase Jet's my son. That's literally going to have to start a whole new internet, Starlink or whatever. You're going to have to start a whole new internet. It's so corrupt. All of these influencers are sellouts, so it's propaganda. It's some truth, so they can control it, like with their QAnon. Yes, there's corruption. Yeah, we took care of it. Even stalked by the feds. I don't believe her. The amount of stalking that it took for me to understand gang stalking, and you just think I'm fighting the government, and you think because you fucked a married man that you just magically started to look into satanic shit and stuff like that. I don't believe you. So all these narcissism experts, you got people, young black men and women that weren't even out when this old time rock and roll Bob Seger, doing these videos kind of like I do, but just giving their opinion of the song, like the Twins, The Trend. Just similar to me, copycat. I get copyrighted. How do these people do that? Because they don't actually teach you anything. It's entertainment. I wouldn't sell my soul. So they won't, I'm not in the Matrix. So even no matter how good this story is, it's not going to get on the news because it's truth. You can't tell the masses, take the M off, it's asses. You can't tell the masses this. This is biblical because now you're going to see how fucking stupid you really are. So I got Johnny Depp, somebody claiming to be Johnny Depp, contacted me. Whether it's true or not, I have Johnny Depp and Morgan Wallace contacting me. They're friends on Facebook. They friended me. I don't friend anybody. I accept friends, and then I have to immediately block them because they're constantly video calling me. Strangers, all hours of the night. Nobody strikes up a conversation with me. The only person that I know, I just met, and he does Punisher videos, is Chris. He does all the Boomerang, Imagine Dragons. So, Imagine Dragons believer. Dolph Lundgren, Dolphin Road Boulevard, I mean. So the Cowboy Coast, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, Brooks and Dunn. Tana Dunn was my maid of honor, and Brooke is my dead cousin Mel's daughter. So Mel, Passion of the Christ, 10-4, your buddy. It was her birthday. She was a year older than me. Her sister's birthday is on Halloween. Rock and Roll Space Witch, Touch Your Nose if JFK Jr. is alive. I'm the Queen. King of Queens. Kevin James, the Margie song. This is true power. You've never seen it before. This is why there was pharaohs. And that's the only thing that there should be. Because the pharaoh, me, Pharaoh Rhiannon, wants nothing but the best for all of us. I don't agree that capitalism, democracy, it's a lie. Two wings of the same fucking bird. Bird is the word. So, we're two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. There's a Kara fish. Jack and the Beanstalk, we used to call her Bean. I'm the goose that laid the golden egg, Grey Goose. Goose was my grandmother. They called her Goose for some reason. Her name was Agnes. They called her, my dad used to call her Angus. My dad, Ronnie, I think my dad knows. I think he did this. I think my dad gang stalks me. What he did to me. Wild World, Cat Stevens. The Journey concert, Don't Stop Believin'. In like the 6th grade in Linthicum, he told me he was going to take me to the Journey concert. And that's when they were like really popular with Steve Perry. I was so excited. I was like, I couldn't believe my dad was going to do such a nice thing for me, because he didn't, it just wasn't there. I mean, as I saw him, but never really wanted to do the one. He took me to my 13th birthday. He took me out to Toby's Dinner Theater. But the one nice thing I remember they was going to do with just me was take me to the Journey concert. And the day of the concert, the day before, he called me up and said he found a whore to go with him. I'd already told my friends I was going to Journey. So I do think my dad, I think my Aunt Darlene, Led Zeppelin, I think my family's all gang stalkers. They might be part of this because for some reason, they hate my fucking guts. Like, I've never felt such anger from my oldest aunt, Carol, except for when I talk about the Matrix. Stop talking about the Matrix, Heather. Who the fuck are you? You don't do shit for me. You're gonna get off my fucking farm. Rocket Man, Iron Horse by Iron Horse. That's my farm. I know you're a sellout. I couldn't believe my aunt, who had an inn, turned me away, let me go in I only needed a place to stay for a couple months. I just slept in a tent because I was getting a settlement. But between the time I ran out of money and by the time I got the money, it was like 3 months that I was in the shelter. Do you see how much information I can give you in one video? Imagine if you watched all my videos. Imagine if you watched me all day, 17 hours a day. Because even the stuff I post, I only post a fraction of the revelations that I've discovered. So, Limp Bizkit and the hot dog flavored water. My in-laws are Oscar Mayer. Used to be Meyer, now it's Mayer, Oscar Mayer. The NF is Naples, Florida. Jelly Roll. Lou stole I had like a 30-year-old, he stole everything, my childhood souvenirs, but like a 30-year-old Jelly Roll pan. And I used to make pumpkin rolls with it. Like, he stole everything. So I got like a quarter of what the farm was worth, and then he stole everything. So the quarter of what the farm was worth wouldn't even cover buying new furniture, and I can't replace priceless stuff. He stole every photo. I'm the photographer in the family. I took the photos, I developed them, I made collages out of them. He stole old-time photos that I got with just Kira and I. He wasn't even here. When the cops came, when he got the restraining order, he lied to the cops. He said that nothing in the house was mine. Where'd you get that bar, Lou? How about that big angel fountain? How about those big sofas? All of the metaphysical crystal stuff from Silver Eagle. Were you there? Did you buy that? What about all the baskets? They were my grandmother's. My grandmother had an interior decorator, and at the old house, when I lived with her, he decorated it with all these different baskets, and I loved it. I was like, God, that's so fucking cool. So she gave me a bunch of them, and I had them. Like, he thinks that just everything is his. My grandfather's clock, my grandmother's grandfather clock. It was a Herschetti, and it might not be worth any money to him, and he probably could have. He might have even burned it by now. I don't know, because it needed to be tuned. It was we moved it, and when you move them, if you have to sometimes they get out of whack. It's like from the 70s. It's a plain Jane one, but I loved it. My grandmother gave me that. This big tray, this three-tiered angel crystal tray. It's like all my shot glasses, my diploma, my yearbook, all of my personalized. He doesn't shop. All of the personalized Christmas ornaments, you didn't buy them. All my collectibles, I had so much Cal Ripken collectibles. My crystal ball, I had a Waterford crystal ball, the 2131 game, and it was a couple $100 when I bought it 30 fucking years ago. And even if it didn't go up in value, it meant a lot to me. Because I bought myself one, and I bought my brother one. My mother gave me she got a bunch of copies of the Baltimore Sun, Here Comes the Sun, Lou's grandfather, Harold, Kesha, Mike Sherrick is my stepdad, it's got Kesha in it. She has a song called Harold. Hark the Herald Angels. He worked at Baltimore Sun, that was Lou's grandfather. Dee Dee's Nuts.